Welcome back to awesomehelp.com, oscmhelp.com. In today's lesson, we are going to take a look at a material requirements planning schedule, which will help us determine a master schedule for a given problem. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I will let you know ahead of time that if you're having any issues with understanding some of these terms, gross requirements, scheduled receipts, projects on hand, um, there's a little technique that I've used to help simplify what all of this really means if you're struggling with that. And so I'll go ahead and start uh, by hopefully clarifying any issues. Gross requirements typically means this is what a company is giving away. So what you give here. Scheduled receipts is what you get. There are times where a company might be given additional material or products from a supplier. Projected on hand is what we have. And net requirements is what we need. And then as you start working through some of the practice problems in class, if you haven't already, you're going to notice that in any given problem, there's going to be typically an item that we're making. And in this lesson, we will go ahead and be making trucks. And in terms of lead time, or how long it'll take to have materials arrive, we're going to say 2 months. And then quantity, this is going to be L4L, or if you don't know what that is, it's lot for lot. And if you don't know what that is, don't worry. Lot for lot just means that you can order the exact amount of materials needed. Whereas like a fixed quantity ordering system is like, let's say that you wanted to buy a box of goods. There's 50 goods in that box. You can't buy them in any other quantity. So anytime you order, you have to order in a minimum of 50. So in this truck problem, we know that the company wants to give away, or should we say more specifically, sell 110 trucks in month 1. We want to sell 145 trucks in month 2. We're planning to sell 228 trucks in month 3, 454, none in 5, 154 in 6, and then 227 trucks in period 7 or month 7. And we know just from our bosses in advance that 150 trucks are going to be delivered to us, to our manufacturing plant, completed already in month 2. That'll come into play in a moment. So our beginning inventory at the start of this project, we already have 350 completed trucks in our warehouse. And so kind of looking at the beginning of month 1, we're going to bring that 350 we already have to start with into this little first time frame. So we have 350 trucks. We are selling or giving away 110, which leaves us with 240, and we don't need to order anything new. So I'm going to put 0 for needed requirements, which means that we don't need to order anything yet. And for what we have on hand heading into month 2 now, we have the 350 we initially had minus the 110 that we gave away or sold, which leaves us with 240. But if you notice, as mentioned here, we are receiving or getting 150 trucks at the beginning of month 2. So in this case, we'd have our 240 trucks from month 1 plus the 150, which will give us 390. So we have 390 in month 2. We are selling or giving away 145, which means that we don't need any requirements or materials. Thus, we don't need to order any in this period as well. For the next period, we have the 390 that we had, plus we ordered 0, minus the 140 we gave away, which leaves us with 245 trucks at the beginning of month 3. We subtract the 245 that we have from the 228 that we give away. That leaves us still with a positive number, leaves us with 17. We don't need any materials, so we're not going to order any materials. We're just going to leave us with 17 items or 17 trucks on hand for month 4. In this case, though, we recognize the first time where we might need to order something. We only have 17 trucks, but we're supposed to be selling 450 in month 4. That means that we still need 433 trucks, meaning that we actually need to make an order for 433. This is where the lot for lot ordering comes into play. We can order exactly what we need. And if you look off to the side here, lead time is 2 months, meaning that we need to go back not 1, but 2 months to place this order. Hopefully that makes sense so far. If not, please feel free to pause, look back, or leave a comment in the comment box with the video, or send an email. But if you understand it, fantastic. Let's keep on moving forward. There are 0 products being sold, unfortunately, for our trucking company. We have 0 on hand because we had the 17 on hand from last month, plus the 433 that we order, which gives us 450, minus the 450 that we sold. That's how we get 0. Since there's none being ordered, we don't need any, which means we're not going to place an order. But heading into the next period, again, we still have 0. Now there's an order for 154. We need 154 more trucks, so we're going to place an order to get 154 more trucks, which again, our lead time is 2 months. So we're going to bring this back to right here. And month 7, we are hoping to sell 227. We currently have 0 on hand, which means we need to order 227. And again, move it back 2 months to place that order. That completes this lesson, and thank you for watching at awesomehelp.com.